You're watching Scorching and Swearing with your host, Brandon Swear.
What's going on? Welcome on into another amazing episode of Scorching and Swearing. I'm Brandon Swear, and up tonight we have one sauce on deck. This sauce here is from T0TS. This is Tots and Prayers. So as you can see here, it is a smaller bottle, but from what I have been told, this is the hottest offering from T0TS. So we're going to be diving into this one here together and finding out what it's all about. I will also say that the selection of this sauce here and what availability is still around, I would act fast if this sounds interesting to you, because it is very limited as far as what is left. But with that being said, let me go ahead and give this a shake. And as to give you an idea, this is a 2-ounce bottle. So for those keeping track, yes, it does have a perforation on the cellophane, but I'm going to see if it just cracks. Oh yeah, it just cracks if you normally twist it. Go ahead and grab a tablespoon, get the lid put off to the side. It does have a stopper grommet on the top of the lid, so that is good to know there. As far as what's going on with the sauce, it looks like pretty thick sauce from what I can see here. There's definitely a lot of seasoning, a lot of pepper bits going on. It is a bright red color to this overall sauce. And just by the look at the pour here, oh yeah, this looks like more of a mash style. All in all, everything is looking great. Oh my goodness. Ooh, definitely some super hots going on in this. Very bright, very noticeable aroma, chinense aroma going on here. And it smells like a little bit of a smoky note maybe to this. Very interesting. Smoky, maybe onion or garlic, and a lot of super hots. That is the overarching aroma from this. But enough stalling. Cheers. Tots and Prayers from T0TS. Nice texture to this overall sauce. Very nice body and delivery. While it is very, super hot profile, flavor forward in the sense of the different super hots that you're picking up, it is also got a nice layer of savory smokiness to it, and just this accent kiss of what tastes like maybe some garlic or some onion going on in there. And wow, oh wow. So the second it hits the front of the mouth, it is very soothing, very calm, much of a false sense of security that you're gaining from this. And if you are not accustomed to eating super spicy, this is definitely not for you. This is going to be geared towards those individuals that are constantly working on your own personal best. This is going to be a nice high heat sauce for you all day long. My lips, gums, tongue, front of the mouth, everything there, still burning, still tingling, still radiating. From the mid portion of the mouth on back to the throat is where it really ramps up, amplifies the heat, and I can feel it just like a torch just blowing back there. All in all, amazing flavor. Nothing in the chest, nothing in the stomach, but absolutely love Tots and Prayers from T0TS. What this would go on, I believe this would go great on anything that you're wanting to add heat to without really disrupting the overall flavor of what you have going on, because this is going to be able to add that layer of heat, amplified heat that you want, as well as adding just a slight level of smoky and a slight level of like an onion or a garlic taste to what you have, that you're eating. Now, this would go great with tacos, pizzas, burgers, sandwiches, quesadillas, enchiladas. This would also go great with any kind of proteins and rice, proteins and veggies. It's not limited in that realm. Main thing this would not be geared towards is desserts. Does not lend itself well there. But let's read some ingredients here. Let's see if I can see that. There we go. All right. Ingredients for Tots and Prayers are fermented Carolina Reapers, ghost peppers, habanero and garlic, smoked habaneros, habanero powder, Ghost / habanero pepper tincture, apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, and parsley. Interesting. The parsley is the only thing in there that I'm not picking up from a flavor standpoint, but I bet that's what is making everything work together in a very harmonious way. So very nice to see how this whole thing comes together. And yes, if you're looking for something that packs a nice punch and definitely has some great flavor as well, Tots and Prayers is for you. This is going to be geared once again towards those individuals that are working on your own personal best. Limited supply of these available, so head on down to the link, grab yourself some while you can. I'll also have the direct link down to the website so you can check out the full lineup of amazing products from Tot Sauce. Also, if you want to check out tonight's scorecard, I'll have that linked up here above for the podcast, and you would check out the official scorecard. I'm Brandon Swear, and from everything from the world of hot, this has been Scorching and Swearing.
This has been Scorching and Swearing with your host, Brandon Swear.